Welcome back to day 8 of our full body sweat. Let's go ahead, get right into it, reaching right on up. Lacing those fingers together, palms to the ceiling. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, let's bring it right back to center. Exhale to the right. Dropping those hands down. Let's go ahead, arm circles. Just waking up those joints, setting our intention for today. Switching direction, let's go ahead, take it to the back. Opening those arms right up wide. Let's go ahead, lace those fingers behind our backs. Dropping shoulders down, away from our ears. Perfect, bring those shoulders to the side. Let's go ahead, knee comes up, out and down, hip openers. Just like we're climbing off of a bicycle seat. All the way up, all the way out, all the way down. Almost like we're treading water. Switching directions, let's take it inwards. Climbing onto that bicycle seat, climbing over that fence. Drop it down, stepping forward with our left foot, back with our right. Heel is planted. Calf and ham stretch. Switching sides, right foot forward, left foot back. Left heel is planted, press forward, hips are square. Bring it up, let's go ahead, right hand, right foot. Pressing forward with our hips, almost like we're drawing a bow. Dropping it down, switching sides. Left and left, hips are square, pressing forward. Quad stretch on the left. Dropping it down. Right foot comes up. Let's do some ankle circles. Hugging baby up and in, using this as an opportunity to practice our balance, practice our core stabilization. Drop it down. Left foot comes up. Other side. Dropping it down. Let's go ahead and get right into it with our first superset. So we're going to be doing some kettlebell swings with our dumbbells and then some side squats. So grabbing onto one dumbbell at a time, placing it between the first and second fingers, gripping nice and tight. Soft bend in those knees. Hips are just wider than shoulder width apart. And I want to imagine you're shutting a car door with your booty. So we're hinging forward, then hinging open. I don't want you to think of any sort of low back. We're using our hips as a hinge. So hands go below, hinging back like we're shutting the car door. Squeeze through the glutes, come up. Dropping those shoulders back and down. All the way up, all the way down, hinging. Dumbbell should come right about to shoulder height, nice and controlled, hugging baby up and in. And 3, 2, and 1. Holding the dumbbell in between our hands, let's step to the side, deep squat. Coming back up, we'll do 10 on the right, then 10 on the left. Nice and wide, pressing through all 4 corners of those feet. Feeling a nice gentle stretch in the adductors of our left leg. 2, and 1, switching sides. Stepping out to the left now. Perfect, 30-second break. We'll get right back into it with those kettlebell swings. All right, we're back for round 2. Placing that dumbbell in between the first and second finger. Hinging back, close the door, kettlebell swings. Dropping those shoulders down and away from our ears. Neutral spine, stacking that rib cage above the pelvis. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Side squats to the right. Nice and wide, feeling that stretch to those adductors. Pressing through all 4 corners of that right foot. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to center, switching sides to the left. Nice deep stretch, dynamic stretch in the right leg. Powering ourselves with that left. And 1. Shake it out, grab that water, 30-second break. All right, last one of that superset, last one of these big dynamic movements. Let's go ahead, kettlebell swing, count it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, hinging away, 3, 2, and 1. Holding that dumbbell in between our hands, nice big steps to the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides to the right, go 10. Three, 2, 1. All right, let's go ahead, take a 90-second break. We're gonna follow this up take a 90-second break. We're gonna follow this up with some reverse flies. All right, welcome back. We're gonna mix things up a little bit. This middle set is not a superset. We're just gonna go ahead and do some bent over flies. So we're gonna step out nice and wide, screw those feet into the ground, pitch forward at about a 45-degree angle or whatever your body will allow. And we're gonna pinch those shoulder blades back and down, depressing and retracting that scapula. Slight bend in that arm, bring the arms out like we're flapping our wings. Back down, resist gravity. And that is 1 rep, all the way out, all the way in. We'll do 15 of these. Soft bend in those elbows and really focus on keeping those shoulders down and back. Hugging baby up and in. And as always, we're stacking our pelvis under our rib cage. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, 30-second rest. We've got 2 more sets of these. All right, set number 2, pitching forward from 14. Really focusing, bringing those arms up, almost like a reverse cymbal monkey. And we should feel that right in those lats, right in the back of our shoulders, those posterior deltoids. 3, 2, 1, 30-second rest, and we'll do 1 more, and then we'll get into our final superset. All right, final set of these reverse flies. Those back delts, those anterior, posterior deltoids. You should be feeling it by now. Pitching forward, screw those feet in, hugging maybe up and in. Just rotating those shoulders backwards. Full extension is kind of right. If we were to stand up straight, we'd be at a T. That's where I want you at. Really focusing on bringing those scapula back and down. We're pinching that $1 million check in between those shoulder blades. And 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights, pick up that water. We'll see you right back for superset B. All right, this is our final superset. We're gonna go ahead and superset some skull crushers with some bicep curls. So we'll grab 1 weight for our skull crushers. So we're gonna grab on to our dumbbell like it's a bouquet of flowers, reaching up and over our heads like we're ringing a bell. Elbows are tucked close into those ears, all the way up, full extension. Back down, that's 1 rep. Keeping those shoulders back and down, away from our ears. Really feeling it right in that horseshoe-shaped muscle, our tricep. All the way up. Drop it down, all the way down. Really making sure we're squeezing full extension, gripping that dumbbell as hard as we can. And 3, 2, And 1, drop it down, grab the other weight. We're gonna do some hammer curls. So this means thumb to bicep. Full extension, resist gravity on the way down. If you're finding by this point in our workout series, you're getting a little bit too strong, these are too easy, play with the tempo. Do a slow negative, up for 1, down for 2. Try and make it more challenging with that time under tension. That lengthening the eccentric portion of the movement is actually the point where we make the most strength gains. So really take advantage of that. 2 and 1, drop it down, quick rest, back up for those skull crushers. All right, we're right back into those skull crushers, stacked grip, elbows to ears, all the way up like we're ringing a bell, like we're throwing a javelin with both hands, full extension, nice and straight arm, hugging baby up and in, neutral spine, we're not arching our back here. And 3, 2, 1, drop it down, grab the other weight, hammer curls for 10. Up for 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down those weights, grab that water, 1 more superset, we're almost through. All right, final superset. Let's stack that grip. Elbows to ears. Drop those shoulders down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Other weight comes up. Thumbs to shoulders. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights down, grab that water, meet me on the mat for our cool down. All right, let's go ahead, cool things down, reaching right on up, palms to the ceiling. Exhale, let's take it to the left. Inhale back up to center to the right. Very gently, let's drop those arms down, lacing those fingers in behind our back, creating that space if you can. Open up that chest. Now let's do the opposite side, reaching across, right across first, hugging it to our bodies. Exhale, drop it down, switching sides. Stretching out those shoulders because we did so much with our upper body today. Let's take our left ear to the left shoulder. And if you have tight traps, twist so your nose is facing the ground. Chin to chest. Bringing yourself back up. Right ear to right shoulder. Nose to the floor. Bring ourselves back up to center. Let's go ahead, extending that left leg, reaching down across. Stretching out that hamstring. Bring that foot back in, switching sides, right foot comes out. Bring yourselves back together. Let's go ahead, cross that right foot over our left leg. Twist across our bodies. Switching to the other side, left over right. Twisting to the right. Drop it down, legs crossed. And thank you so much. This has been day 8 of our full body sweat. If you'd like to take the course again, feel free to head back on over to day 1 or head back to our website for more options.